and I want to get your thoughts on it, everybody, is this whole drama going with Aaron Rodgers. There's a lot of scuttlebutt all of a sudden. There's a lot of news coming out, which personally I think was timed, but they're talking about the fact that Aaron Rodgers, besides the fact we all know how horrible they're doing, even though he got his buddy back, Devontae Adams, onto the Jets, there's been a lot of stories published about the fact that Aaron Rodgers has been intentionally avoiding getting scans so they don't reveal the extent of his injuries. There's talk of him getting benched this season. There's also a lot of talk of cutting him and not bringing him back for next year. So I guess I'll pose the question to both of you. Your thoughts on all of the drama surrounding the Jets.
I'll let you go, Phil.
Well, I think it's a bit of both, right? It's a bit of what is this season and then what projects. The drama this season, completely on Aaron Rodgers. You made your bed, go ahead and lay in it. I think putting another person as the fall guy. I mean, eventually they're going to run out of scarecrows and punching bags to punch at. I don't know. Like, you fire the GM. I mean, what's left? The owner, and that's not happening. So I think we've reached the final end of like people that can take the fall. I mean, they've run out of kickers. Hopefully, eventually you land on one. I don't know where that is. Everything this year is and can be laid bare at the feet of Aaron Rodgers. Going forward, I think the fact that he's hinting at playing for another team, the fact that he possibly can retire, but he's going to take his time. I think he's going to call Woody Johnson's bluff. I think a lot of this comes down to, if we want to get slightly political, I think Woody Johnson is going to be appointed ambassador to all of Ireland and the nation of the European. I don't even know where he's going, but he's going to be appointed there. So he's setting everything up in anticipation of that to be set up to where he can run it from afar and to where for those 4 years he can have already had a say in it. I think that's why we're getting so many forward-looking and projecting stories concerning Aaron Rodgers, and partly why Aaron Rodgers wants to call his bluff and be like, why am I going to say that I'm going to retire now, not get paid the full amount that I would be due then, make it as hard for the Jets as possible, them cut me, and then if I want to continue, I can even wait till middle of next season, come in for an injury-plagued 49ers team or some other contending team, and make their dreams come true, as opposed to having to be traded, as opposed to not having a say in where I go.